Hi everybody, my name is Bobby McFarling and this is my community health project presentation. What I did is I did my project from an applied medical anthropological approach with a focus on public health intervention, and the public health issue that I looked at was the rise in the chronic issues of upper neck pain and headaches that are becoming more and more common. These chronic issues, for instance, the upper cervical spine is apparent, according to the National Institute of Health, there are 50 million Americans who complain of upper cervical spine pain and issues that are chronic. And one of the big causes of that pain is what's called forward head posture. So forward head posture is what I focused my research onto. Forward head posture is the positioning of the head out of its normal postural position. So neutral position is where your ears are above your shoulders. Forward head posture is very self-explanatory. It's where you move your head out of that posture so that it starts to become forward. You translate your head forward. Now, without going into too many details on the biomechanics of how levers and joints work in the body, for every 1 inch that you move forward, it adds an additional 10 pounds of weight and pressure to your muscles, to your skeletal system, and to your nervous system. So your head normally weighs on average between 10 to 12 pounds. If you have it positioned in a neutral position of your shoulders, it weighs 10 to 12 pounds. If you move forward 1 inch, your head now effectively weighs 20 to 22 pounds. 2 inches forward, your head now weighs effectively 30 to 32 pounds. And if you move 3 inches forward, now it's effectively 40 to 42 pounds. So you're trying to hold a 42-pound bowling ball straight out in front of you, 3 inches off your chest. That's what you're doing to all the little muscles in your neck, to your cervical spine, to your nervous system, everything like that. Short-term symptoms of this are lightheadedness, dizziness, chronic headaches, neck pain, TMJ pain. These short-term symptoms are easily remedied through small workouts, physical therapy, things of that nature. Long-term effects, however, are osteoarthritis, atrophy of the muscles, the complete loss of the cervical curve of your neck, the crushing and destruction of the discs in between your vertebrae, and thoracic spine problems, as well as shoulder and chest issues. So if you think of when you hold your phone, if you're looking forward, you also start to pull your shoulders in. And when you get done, or you get done texting your friend after you've been having a text argument for the past half hour, you take a stretch and you lean back. You feel that tightness in your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, and into your neck. That's going to be caused by that forward head posture and the translation forward, which puts strain on the muscles in the back of your neck, your upper back, puts strain on your shoulders, your chest, the muscles in the front of your neck. It also puts strain on the very small little stabilizer muscles that are way deep into your neck. For instance, the pterygoid muscle. One of the pterygoid muscles is responsible for opening your jaw, and when your head goes forward, it pulls and it elongates that muscle into an abnormal position, and it puts a lot of pain and causes that TMJ-like symptoms. Normally, the cause of chronic long-term forward head posture, where you have that osteoarthritis and you have that atrophy, you have the loss of that cervical curve, would be caused by a traumatic injury. So a car crash where you have severe whiplash, for instance, can cause chronic forward head posture. That's what it normally is caused by. Or, for instance, old age can also cause forward head posture where it's chronic and you start to have degeneration of the discs, you start to have osteoarthritis in the neck, and severe neck pain for elderly individuals. What's occurring now, however, within the past 10 to 20 years is we have, according to the National Institute of Health, the American Chiropractors Association, and a bunch of other sources that I have cited in my paper. If you want more details, go there. The issues are becoming more and more prevalent in younger and younger individuals. So now it's common for a child or a teenager or someone who is a young adult in their 20s, going up into the 30s, 40s, 50s, these young individuals who should not have forward head posture issues are now having chronic forward head posture, and they're having osteoarthritis, loss of that cervical curve, and severe issues. The main cause of this is going to be from our lifestyle that we lead in the United States and in modern societies that are dependent on modern technological devices, where the jobs are sedentary, they're office jobs. You're typically typing on a keyboard with your head your head slightly forward. You sleep on average, an American typically sleeps with 2 pillows, 1 to 2 pillows under their head, which holds their head for 7 to 8 hours a night in a forward position. And also when we use our smartphones, we watch TV, we do Netflix, we sit down. Everything we do around our lives occurs with our heads in a slightly forward position. And that is what's causing the epidemic of younger and younger individuals having forward head posture. So I did 3 different types of interviewing. I did an informal style of interviewing where I was observing just students on the CSU campus, in the library, in classrooms. And what I noticed is that almost everyone, to the point where I couldn't distinguish really individuals who were not having forward head posture, everyone was sitting at the computer with a forward head posture, even if it was only 1 inch. Again, 1 inch makes your head weigh 22 pounds from the forces of gravity on that lever action. So everyone I saw, or that I witnessed, that I could remember, had forward head posture to some degree. Whether it's chronic or light, I don't know. So I also did some unstructured interviews where I just kind of asked people, and I talked to them not about forward head posture, but how studying made them feel physically. When they got done with a study session, how did they feel? And what was commonly reported was the dizziness, the neck pain, the headache, pain in their jaw, like they had been clenching their teeth the entire time. Those are very common symptoms of that. And I also did I did 2 semi-structured interviews with Dr. Ryan Maeda, and Dr. Kelsey Sweet. And Dr. Ryan Maeda had a really interesting point when he said that when he was graduating from medical school in 2002, forward head posture was simply a theory, that in advanced age or due to traumatic reasons, someone could lose their cervical curve and could have forward head posture and those issues. Now he sees almost 100% of his patients with forward head posture. My research has shown that there needs to be information disseminated out to the student body as a whole to let them know about proper position, how to sit correctly in a chair, how to position a screen, how to use your phone without causing that forward head posture, that forward movement, so that we can stem off future medical crises. Because if people who are in their 20s and their 30s now are having issues that should only be caused by traumatic instances or old age, then we're looking at a future where we're going to have a severe medical crisis of pain, expense, the loss of quality of life, and in some instances, the loss of motor function and mobility. So I am working on creating some marketing material. I used to do marketing and advertising, and I'm working on creating some stuff now that I'll hopefully have done in time to put on with this project. Take care. Bye.